किस तरह बुलाऊं उसे करूं ना याद मगर किस तरह बुलाऊं उसे गज़ल बहाना करूं और गुनगुनाऊं उसे करूं ना याद मगर किस तरह बुलाऊं उसे करूं ना याद करूं ना याद करूं ना याद करूं ना याद मगर किस तरह बुलाऊं उसे
When I recorded songs from that album, to me it wasn't fusion at the time because we recorded basic tracks of vocals, harmonium, tabla and violin, and the rest was to follow. But it was the foresight, I would say, of the producers, Triple Earth, Jan Scott and Bunt Stafford Clark. They seemed to have this vision. They'd met us and said, we want to do this, we want to promote the ghazal to a non-Asian audience. And how can we make the music interesting? Because ghazal is essentially the poem and it's the lyric, it's the Urdu, Farsi or whatever, but it's romantic poetry that can be spiritual and it's mainly about unrequited love. And if you don't understand the poetry, then how can you possibly understand the ghazal? So to compensate the fact that non-Asian people were to listen to this, other forms of music were put to us. What would go with Indian music? And we thought reggae, no, this music, that new music. And then it went to jazz. And lo and behold, Kareeb was born. Dilemma was to keep the status quo and keep the balance, not to piss off the Asian people and at the same time make a new sound for the non-Asian audiences, because if you're going to spoil, inverted commas, the ghazal, if you're going to change it in that respect, then I was fearful of really annoying some of the poets, some of the classical maestros. I was on the fence. I was, I'm not as rebellious as what was to come, because I think my upbringing, that traditional upbringing I had, was very instilled in me, speaking Urdu and, being Muslim and coming from a UPite sort of traditional family background. So that was quite instilled in me.